Good morning. We're up here in Mesa, Arizona, pretty much in the outskirts of Phoenix. South, I guess it would be southwest, I guess, of Phoenix. We're here to pick up a load here at this customer. Right now, I'm gonna go ahead and hook up to the trailer, do the connections, do the post strip and all that I need to do on this trailer, and we'll take it from there. Alright, as I was coming up to the trailer, I drove through the backside, I guess, just to make sure it was the right trailer. I noticed something on it that it was a little unusual that they put the seal here. I don't know why they didn't put it here on this side, which is fine. I guess it's still sealed and all that, but this here, I guess, well, I don't know. I guess it's actually the first time that I've seen anyone put a seal here on this side, although it does, I guess it does have that little space there for the seal. I guess it'll work. It works for me, so not a big deal. So yeah, I found that a little weird, but we'll go ahead and take it from there. Alrighty. There's a few things that I need to check on this trailer. Brakes, obviously, the lines, the lights, make sure everything's good. It's a light load, so what I did, I slide this tandems all the way to where the stop bar is right there. So the fact that it's a light load, so it's good. Turning signal works, the light works, good. Alrighty, we checked all of that already, so we're good. Now all I need to do is just send a loaded call and make sure everything is sent, that they got all the information and all that, and then we'll go ahead and take it from there. Alrighty, we're out of there. I called dispatch and confirmed the trailer that I had, because supposedly in their system it was showing that it was in Phoenix, not here at this customer. So we cleared that. Now we're going to go ahead and start driving up to our fuel stop, and then I'm going to have to stop, I think, at that same place where I'm fueling, and get the inspection done on the trailer, because it's expired already. So I need to do that ASAP, pretty much. So that's going to be my first fuel stop, and at the same time, I'm going to stop by the shop and get the DOT inspection done on the trailer. I thought I was going to be able to make it, but nah, we were not able to make it. Good morning. We're up here in Franklin, Louisiana. We're waiting here for the customer to open. My appointment, or at least the time that the company wanted me to be here, was 7:30. I believe they open at 8, I think. So we're just waiting for them to open and then unload me and then head up to Yazoo City, Mississippi, I think it is, to pick up the next load and deliver it in Hammond, Louisiana, at the Tractor Supply distribution center they have down there. Tomorrow, yeah, picks up tomorrow in Yazoo and delivers tomorrow as well. It's not far. It's like about, from here, I think it's like about 170 miles, somewhere in there. Once we pick it up, I think it's like 250 miles back down to Louisiana. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, and possibly because we should be getting a load home, because we are highlighted for home time, so we should be getting something, because I do need to be home by Friday. Today's Sunday, so hopefully they'll start getting me something heading that way. At this point, I had been waiting for 30 minutes because my appointment was at 8. So I was just standing here. There was a guy on a forklift. I did come out of my truck and stood behind my trailer with the paperwork and all that, expecting for the guy to come up to me and check the seal, break it, and then allow me to do whatever what I needed to do and all that. But no, nobody approached me or anything. That's why I had to go up to where the door was. I rang the bell again, even though the gate was open. Then there was a lady in there. Then I told the lady, well, I had a load for them and all that. And these places have a rule, well, different rules. And one of them is that they won't wake the driver up. You know, if the driver has a certain appointment time, the driver needs to wake up and be ready, I guess, to be unloaded. And I was also letting the lady know that we're not supposed to wake them up either. You know, that we expect someone to meet us back here, especially if the gate is open and all that, and we're back there. We expect someone to at least be ready to unload us at our appointment time. I did tell her that I've been sitting there for 30 minutes, and this other guy in the forklift wouldn't even talk to me or anything. Believe it or not, that is not as bad as as other loads that I've had for this customers, for the Tractor Supply stores. I've picked up trailers at different distribution centers that some of the loads are worse than this. This looks like it was just that one pallet, the one that fell over, and that's the majority of time. As you can see, that strap, they didn't put it right, I guess, the way they were supposed to. And the shrink wrap that they have around that box is really not that good. As you can see, they pretty much didn't do a good job in strapping that load and making sure it didn't fall over, because the majority of these loads are always preloaded trailers. When the driver arrives to the customer, to the distribution centers, the loads are these trailers are loaded and sealed and ready to go. That's it. You know, the driver just gets there, arrives, gets the paperwork, signs whatever needs to be signed and all that, and then we'll take it from there. And this is not that bad. It was just that one pallet.
Okay, we gotta pick this stuff up.
Another thing is that the ramp where that they use to unload the trailers and all that is moved too far back. Supposedly the guy in the forklift was saying that it was probably the last truck that delivered there, that that truck pushed the ramp back like 5 feet or something like that, but it looked like it was more than 5 feet. And so the lady asked me, I guess once they were done unloading me and all that, if I could go ahead and pull the ramp forward. And yeah, I said yes, I'll just go ahead and move it forward as soon as they're done unloading me and all that.
Those are where the feet are supposed to be. Yeah. It was not that far back there.
When I got here and made the turn, I barely missed that thing up there.
I guess the truck that came over the weekend pushed it back like 5 feet.
Why didn't they make him pull it back? That's what happens when you're not here.
Right.
Let us fix a place and then we'll have to restock that. Let me go put.
Yeah, this is one of the issues they have, I guess, with the distribution centers, I guess, not strapping and loading the load properly. For example, I think this one, I don't know how. Yeah, I think this is the shrink wrap that they have on this, it's just not that good. And then the strap, I don't know why they even put it back here. They should have put it a little bit further down. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and back it up to the ramp and get unloaded, and then we'll take it from there. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. It was fun doing this video. It was a little weird, I guess, because I picked up a load up in Arizona, and that load was going to deliver in Las Cruces and all that. So I didn't record none of that, and then started recording after I recovered this load, because this load was a recovery. It was a relay load from another driver, I guess, that had an issue with the truck and all that, and it needed to be delivered today, Sunday. So we'll go ahead and do this and then take care of the other load, and then we'll go ahead and take it from there.